Alright guys, Yeezy Day 2021. What a freaking day. I'm recording this just the day after the EU one, which was the 3rd of August. Obviously US, you guys had it on the 2nd. But geez, what a day. So of course there was 2 Yeezy days. US, you guys got it on the 2nd of August, and we here in the EU got it on the 3rd. Now in the US, you guys got 21 pairs with 11 pairs as kind of exclusive access. Here in the EU, we got 19 pairs of Yeezy releases, and then we got 17 kind of exclusive access shoes, which obviously not everybody had the chance to get. So my day started off at 6 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this day pretty relaxed. You know, I even cleared my schedule. I wasn't recording or anything, so I kind of assumed I was just going to be chilling, entering for some Yeezy releases. It was going to be a relaxed day. However, it did not go to plan. It ended up being pretty chaotic in terms of everything that went down on Yeezy Day. Here in the EU, we started off with the black static 350s and the synth reflective 350s, 2 incredibly crazy pairs of hyped up shoes that I know a lot of people were trying to get their hands on. Both of them, I think, resell for a huge amount. Now, as the day went on, of course, the drops just kept happening every single hour. It was oftentimes more than just one pair of shoes. Now, I know a lot of you guys out in the US were complaining about Yeezy supply. Yeezy supply either being botted or just banning you, or just having a really tough time managing to grab anything off of Yeezy supply. Now, here in the UK, we don't have Yeezy supply, which was kind of a relief because of all of the bad things I've heard about it. I was like, cool, we've got the Adidas splash page, we've got the confirmed app, and I'm sure they're just going to keep bouncing from both of those places. Now, around midday here in the UK, the app actually crashed. So this was around the time of the Hospital Blue Yeezy 700 and then the Yeezy 350 Zebra. Now, I don't have any idea whether it had anything to do with those 2 particular shoes, but the app actually crashed. You couldn't enter for those 2 releases. I know some people managed to get their entries in. However, personally, every time I tried to go on it, it just said error, or it just said try again. There was some kind of server internal error that was going on with the confirmed app. It was really interesting. They also did some kind of like secret or hidden releases as well. For example, we got the Yeezy 700 V3 Glow, and as you scroll down on the confirmed app, there was a little kind of hidden button saying read more. Now, it didn't even look necessarily clickable. It just was read more text on the screen, and if you click that, another secret release would pop up and you could enter that. And I think in the 700 V3 Dark Glow's case, I think it was the Frozen Yellow Zebra, and then of course we had the Wave Runner release, and the read more button on there was the Azrael 700 V3. So there was some hidden drops in and out of there, and a lot of people didn't actually catch on to that. However, I did try and tell people on my Instagram stories. And again, if anything like this happens where there's some kind of crazy release going on, I always do suggest to follow me over on Instagram. I try to help as many people out as I can when it comes to these things. Honestly, I wish I live streamed, or I wish I did something, but the day was just so crazy and I didn't plan anything. I should have, but as the day went on, I just couldn't get anything put together for Yeezy Day. So I do apologize for that, but hopefully I was able to help you guys out over on Instagram. Now, starting off with the day, I was just taking L after L, and I was like, damn, this day is going to be a bummer if I get to the end and I don't manage to pick anything up. I'm going to be so pissed off that I've gone through like 16 hours of just Yeezy releases to end up getting nothing. So I was feeling a little bit like, geez, is everything incredibly limited? What's going on? And then finally, I managed to hit on the Yeezy 350 V2 Cream, which was a huge surprise. I was like, God, how the hell do they still have pairs of this pair of shoes? Like, is it new production dates? Is this the old one, the original one that released in like 2016, 2017? So I'm gonna have to figure that out when I get that pair in. I didn't manage to get my size, but at that point I hadn't won anything, so I was just desperate to get a pair of shoes. Then I managed to get the triple black MNVN. I also managed to get the 700 V3 Dark Glow, which seemed to have a huge amount of stock. I think a lot of people managed to get those V3s. And then the pair of shoes that I was most excited for, the one that I wanted the most, was the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner. I finally got my hands on this pair of shoes, and honestly, it's something I never had, and it's always a pair of shoes that I've always wanted, but just never wanted to pay the resale prices on that pair of shoes. But there was a lot of stock of those Wave Runners. Like, a lot of people managed to get those Wave Runners. Like, just for an example, if I pull up my Instagram, so the story's been up for 15 hours, we've got 1,013 L's, and we've got 537 W's. That's a lot. A lot of people wanted these Wave Runners even before Yeezy Day started. I know a lot of people were messaging me like, whatever happens, the one pair of shoes that I want is those Wave Runners. So I'm happy to say I managed to get them, and I'm just, yeah, they're going straight to feet. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be doing the same thing. I think a lot of people wanted the Wave Runners for personal, not necessarily for resale. Now, another question that a lot of you guys have asked is, should I pay resale for X shoe? I think the most people asked for the Wave Runners, whether they should pay for that shoe on the secondary market. Now, any of the shoes that you see here on Yeezy Day, just keep in mind a lot of those will come down in price when people start getting their pairs in. I think the highest stock shoes was the MNVN Triple Black. I know the Wave Runners obviously had a huge amount of pairs. The 700 V3 Dark Glow, which if you wanted the Alvas, don't buy those. Definitely go for the Dark Glows. They are a lot cheaper, and I believe that they're pretty much identical. I don't know, I'll have to see what they look like when we actually get them in hand. I know the reflective synths are actually going for cheaper than the non-reflective synths on the secondary market now. I think the price is going to drive down on those. There's some other ones in there that I personally didn't manage to get, but I know were relatively decent in terms of the actual stock numbers. So I would just, you know, whatever shoe you have your eye on that you didn't manage to get on Yeezy Day, if you do feel like you have to go to the secondary market, I would give it at least a week or two until you check, because I think the price will come down, especially on those Wave Runners. I know that there's a lot of stock of those. I would say overall Yeezy Day was pretty decent out here in the EU. Now, I know it might be a skewed perspective because I know a lot of people didn't get anything, especially out in the US. I think you guys had a bit of a hard time, again, with Yeezy supply. But I did get a decent amount of messages from people saying that they got at least something on Yeezy Day. And if you didn't, I know, I can just imagine it's going to be one hell of a bummer. I would be pissed off too. So I completely understand if anybody didn't manage to get anything on Yeezy Day. That's a pretty tough one. Either way, we've got a lot of stuff to be excited about this month, guys. I've got a lot of banger videos coming through. We got Donda coming through on the 5th, hopefully. Cross our fingers. Don't get your hopes up too much on that. Of course, we've got the Travis Scott lows, potentially the highs on the Sneakers app. Sneakers Day is coming on the 8th. So, of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date on all of this stuff, and join me for all of these different videos that I'm going to be putting out. And a huge thank you to all of you guys who were joining me over on Instagram. Kind of felt like I was there with you guys with all the messages and obviously all the reactions to the stories and stuff like that. So that was really cool. That was fun. But yeah, again, let me know what you managed to pick up on Yeezy Day 2021 down in the comment section. Thank you so much for coming through for this video, hanging out. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. But until then,